This is the greatest city, you know what I'm saying, and one of the greatest cities in the nation.
But it's shown as the murder capital.
But it's shown as the bullshit capital.
I don't give a fuck how they look at us. We've never given a fuck how anybody looks at us here, and I don't think it's going to start now.
Be mindful that we have all the resources necessary to rebuild the city. They're scattered all across the county. When you look at a house, you can recycle the metal, you can recycle the hardwood, you can recycle the doors, the trim, the molding.
Detroit is a gold mine. This is the Mecca, okay? This is the Mecca, all right?
That's what we call Detroit, the Mecca. The reason we call it the Mecca is because what we in the D, as your hat state, also we in the Mecca. The Mecca is the birthplace of civilization. That's where all things originated from.
You know, the negative image of Detroit, you know, all that needs to be stopped. Because, believe it or not, Detroit is the trend-setting city for the world.
I definitely think there's so much in the media about how, unfortunately, you know, I hate to put it out there, how African Americans are displayed. You know, this is a primarily, you know, African American city. And I think it's, you know, frustrating that all the negative things are highlighted, but none of the positive things are highlighted.
You got the strongest concentration of black people right here. When the slaves left the South, they came up here to Detroit, no other place.
As long as we've had a city that's been black run and people doing things that are very outside of the box when it comes to this country have always put a negative light on the city. You know, even right now, because of the fact, you know, that people losing their jobs, is that sort. You ask about the city, they think, well, oh my God, Detroit, it's horrible. I know y'all be dodging bullets. Like, no, it's a struggle here, but it's soul here.
Media is a filter through which we can understand the world, and what they wanted people to understand about the world may not necessarily be what really is going on. You can find that evidence in any city around the country. You can look at Detroit from what Wolf Blitzer or whoever else is on TV telling you, or come to my city.
They trying to start a different industry here. If you notice, they like raising the taxes on the poor people, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to move everybody out these neighborhoods so they can come back and make it, you know, rich society again here, you know what I'm saying? So the living standards will be higher.
The larger scale media is doing a big commercial to slander Detroit, to make it seem like it's a blank slate and that people could just come in here like pirates for the taking. But that's only because people really want what we have.
If anyone knows anything about the history of this city, they'll know this history of this city is very important to the awakening of our people all across the nation and all across the world for that fact.
There's a lot of very intelligent people in Detroit. So opposed to what the media presents, you know what I'm saying, it's a vast amount of intelligent people.
Yeah, a large amount. Yeah.
From Thomas Edison on down, we've had some of the greatest minds to influence the entire globe. We put this city on wheels, baby, don't forget that.
The cars y'all drive, who you think built them? My granddaddies and my uncles.
My husband works for Ford, my father retired from GM. We're auto industry families.
You wouldn't have no oranges and to wake up in the morning, orange juice and food and things of that. You wouldn't have no trucks, the automotive industry. Who you think make military tanks and weapons?
We also are the creators of technology, of machinery, of the assembly line, all these concepts.
Even little things like how many great people, you know, have come from the city of Detroit. I had no idea. Like every other day, I'm talking to somebody and they're like, yeah, well, you know, Ben Carson was from Detroit. Yeah, you know, Stevie Wonder's from Detroit. Yeah, you know, Mitch Albom's from Detroit. It's like, oh my gosh, like all these great people from different spectrums of life, you know, are from this, you know, blue collar city, you know, where resilience is really what people are about.
We might not be a city of 2 million, but that's okay. You know, 750,000 folks is a lot of folks. And there's no reason why we can't right-size the city, demolish and remove the negative energy, the things that we don't need, fix and restore and recycle the things that we have.
Detroit got the freshest waters. Michigan got the best waters in the country.
You know, it's the capital for a lot of things. And a lot of creativity, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got places like the Artist Village here, man, Blight Busters. You know, you got poetry spots around, hip-hop spots around, the Shelter, you know, where, you know, everybody's seen 8 Mile movie, you know what I'm saying, the Shelter's around, where, you know, where artists and creative people come together, man, and we share minds and positiveness and love. You know, it ain't all about ghettos and burnt down houses and pimps and prostitutes, man. It's about, you know what I'm saying, knowledge building and, you know what I'm saying, doing something creative and something positive.
I'm just a teacher at Westside Academy. They caught me on the street. This is first robotic competition today. Was held at Wayne State University. We're the Robo Panthers. We made it all the way to the elimination round. There's wonderful things going on in Detroit Public Schools. And I'm also the academic games coach at Westside Academy. So Detroit is live and well, and we'll be back. So don't believe the hype from the media.
So don't be fooled when you read all these slanderous articles and see all this slender stuff on TV, because that's just hype to get people to move out of the city so that people with money can move into the city and take it over. But we recognize that because we are smart and we read and we stay up on things and we community minded.
This city really just has a heartbeat of just grind, you know, and I think those are the things that should be highlighted and celebrated. And I mean, we don't need to be in La La Land, like it's real, you know, we got some real issues, but at the same extent, it just should be like a balanced view, and it's really not.
I live on the east side now, and if there's one thing you know about Detroit, it's that no matter where you are in the world, everybody knows about this city. You know, and
but in a bad way or a good way?
I think we get more negative bias and opinion than positive feedback, like we're portrayed to be. You know, it's a dangerous place to live, but with that you get a lot of different like benefits and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so much different multiculture. Like this is the best place to live. I love it. Like I wouldn't live anywhere else in the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people look at Detroit as a really bad city, but it's not. It's a gorgeous city. We just need to clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
Get our shit on track. Come on, guys. That's what we need to do.
So we think we should get some more press to the positivity in the city to
Yes.
to bring tourists and,
Yes.
and you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
accumulate interest.
Yep, definitely. I mean, this is Detroit. This is where I live. Come on, man. Don't you want to live up the city?
And it's just about being, you know what I'm saying, who you are, man, like really who you are, not what they teach you to be, and that's peace.
We do it like this. You know, the world does it like this. They say this is peace, y'all. But we bring them together, because how can it be peace if we separate it? So we bring it together, y'all, because this is peace. That shows, proves that we're one.
Right.
We're one. And when we come together as one, we show and prove who we are.
Dilla and Proof was the spirit and the soul of Detroit hip hop.
Yep.
By 10 was like a voice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? All of them embodied so much. So the spirit, well, I say the soul was Dilla. He was that beat, that the spirit,
Man.
that was Big P all day. He was the spirit, so
Like the backbone.
yes.
Real.